The sun hung heavy over the wide fields of Willowbend Ranch. The earth was dry and cracked, and every step you took kicked up dust like a veil around you. Carson Reed pulled off his gloves and wiped the sweat from his forehead. He stood by the fence, leaning against a weathered post, watching as the herd slowly drifted toward the eastern pasture. He knew everything here by heart: the crowing of the roosters in the morning, the soft rustle of the willows by the creek of the barn doors in the hot wind. What he didn't know, or maybe what he had tried to forget, was the woman now walking out from the house. Emma Hale, with dust-covered boots and her hair pinned up against the heat. She wore one of her father's old shirts, sleeves rolled to the elbows. She had once left Willowbend, gone to the city in search of something bigger than cows and cramped porch conversations. Now she was back, and she walked straight toward him, with that look in her eyes he'd known since they were teenagers, determined, stubborn, and something softer underneath, something he had never quite dared to touch. "Dad wants you to help me with the east fence," she said, her voice neutral. Carson ran a hand through his hair. "That fence? That fence has been falling apart for 15 years. Exactly." Her lips curved into a half smile. "Time someone fixed it." They walked together toward the fence, past cracked earth and whispering trees. A silence fell between them, filled with the sound of the wind and the flapping wings of a lone crow overhead. "Why are you really back, Em?" Carson finally asked, his voice rough with dryness and something else. Emma stopped, her hand resting on the rough wood of the fence. "Maybe," she said slowly, "it wasn't the city I needed after all." She looked at him, right through him, the way only she ever could. Maybe it was always here. He didn't know who moved first, him or her, but suddenly she was close. Closer than words, closer than memories, and under the blood-red sky of Willowbend, where the dust seemed to hang in the air for centuries, two lost souls finally found their way home.